Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 17 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to create the gate, and then we added some house number right here. Now we're going to continue working on this. What I want to do is to finish off the one that we're going to place on the top here. And then we're probably going to add some planter box here so that we can put some bushes. So now let's go and let's see if it's visible in level 2, but level 1 I believe. So here I'm just going to add all of those detail. I'm gonna create a model in place, and then this will be generic model. Press OK, and we're gonna create an extrusion, and we're gonna set it on top. So we're going to set it here. The problem with this is we're not going to be able to set it here because of the view range. So I'm going to close this, go to level 2, and in level 2 close this first. We need to change the view range, or we could just add in an underlay. Let's create an underlay first. Level 1. There we go. And then here you'll be able to add it here. It's easier to add. So let's do it again. Component, model in place, and then generic model. Press OK, and then OK. Create an extrusion, set it, and pick a plane, which is the top of here. So now we could just click rectangle, and let's create this first. I'm going to change this to a metal material. Let's do the aluminum, or actually let's change it. So aluminum, but another material, duplicated. Check this one. It looks very simple, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this, and I'm going to create a blend. So here I'm going to set, pick a plane, and I'm going to select at the top here. So let's go the bottom first, and then change this first to aluminum. Duplicate this, and then we have the bottom. Now edit the top. Here we need to create the top. I'm going to offset this by 35. Make it more actually. And then click finish. Let's see it. So I think that's good enough. I like the shape that I created. And then we're going to create a void sweep, and we're going to edit path, click finish, and then edit profile, and we're just going to maybe add 50 on the top, maybe 20. And then 20 right here, and then close it off, and then you could just delete this. Click finish, and then cut geometry, and then after that let's create, actually not create, modify, and then paint, and then look for the luminance there. So select that, make sure you're just selecting the one at the back, there we go, and then one more at the back. You can select this first. Let's go around here, sorry. There we go. There we go. So click done, and then click finish. And then here we're just going to edit that, and then go to level 2, and then copy that. Hopefully we're going to be able to copy everything. I'm just going to CEO, and then click multiple, and then select all of this. And then click finish, and the only thing that is missing is we need to add in the paint. So let's do one side first. There we go, and then kind of flip it. Just going to do it like this. Oops, not that one. There we go. That's the only hassle when we copy this, because the changes that we applied on that is only on the first one, so the paint basically. So now everything looks good, done, and then click finish. So we basically have the topper there. And then here we could just extend it a little bit so that we could get our planter added. I'm going to make it actually simple enough, because I'm just going to edit and then duplicate this wall number 3, but the thickness should be just maybe 50. I'm gonna make it very small. This one is I'm going to ground, and then go to wall, boundary wall, and change it to boundary wall number 3, and then this will be a lot easier. There we go. I'm planning on aligning this AL. There we go. And aligning it here. AL. So we need to unjoin them first. And then connect. There we go. This one is connected as well, and I'm going to lower it a bit. So AL, I think that's good enough, and then I'll just fill it up. I think that's good, and then I'm just gonna copy the same thing. I'm going to copy the same thing to the corner. And then I'm just going to align it. AL, and then just push it. AL. There we go. I think that's good enough, and we could just add the ground there. So I'm gonna use a model in place, generic model, and then we're going to put grass here. Extrusion, and then grass. This is good, and I'm just going to add it like this. Click finish, go to 3D, and then we just need to pull it down all the way down, and then just have it like that. There we go. So I think that's good enough. It looks good. We're gonna put some grass, something right here that it will look really nice, and we could just finish this off. So at least we're done with this. We could add in the road right here. So let's go to ground again. What I want to do is go to architecture, floor, just click here, and then edit, duplicate, floor number 9, and then this one, let's go concrete. let's use this and duplicate. And we could just don't put any offset, and we're just going to, we can add in the sidewalk if you want to, but let's add this one first. So here we could just put maybe 12,000. So that's good enough. This will be the road. Push it all the way here on the side and then there. So that's good. And then we're going to add another floor. Edit. For actually here, let's continue. Let's just close this off. The next thing that I want to do is add our neighbor so that it looks more realistic. So here I'm gonna duplicate this boundary wall, number 4. Change this, duplicate the material, and then here I'm just going to add an extra one onto this side. Of course, you need to put this back to boundary wall number 1, and this is the 4 only. And then here, of course, let's just create an opening, for example, and then this is their property. Okay, and then we're gonna just create something right here, a house, and then another one. Let's create one more right here on this side. The different wall, and then this one is duplicated as well. We're just going to set a different material so that it will still look good. I want to change it a little bit. I want to add something different. I'm gonna put in the ground now. So here I'm gonna edit, just add ground right here, click finish, edit, duplicate for number 10, and we could just change this, duplicate again. And then this one here as well, duplicate. So let's add it first and then duplicate it afterwards. Press OK and then OK. This one, actually just push it all the way right here. make sure everything looks good. I'm gonna add in some trees and bushes here if I want later on. Change the height so that we give it some changes. Maybe this one is higher, who knows. So there we go. That's good enough. And then I'm gonna create a sidewalk and then grass on this side. So CS, edit, duplicate 12, and then put in grass. Let's put grass around here and around here. I'm gonna pick this one. And then trim and extend on all of this. Trim and extend here. And then we could just clean this up. There we go. We can put it outside and then click finish. Don't attach it. It will look like this. And then maybe another one. CS, another floor, all the way right here, but modified sub element. Go to 3D and then put this one at 6,000 or more. I'm gonna put it all the way. Maybe 40,000. And then this one as well. 40,000. There we go. I think that's good enough. Going all the way up. I'm gonna fill it up with some stuff there. And then let's see how it looks. And then let's just go to the ground and just quickly add exterior wall number 2 duplicate this one, then just add a house here. Without offset, and then maybe another one, CS, on this side. And then we could just add something right here. I'm gonna make it a different roof, so south, make it east, wireframe hidden. So here is, I'm going to level 3, top offset around negative 2000, and then we're going to use roof, and then define slope, edit, duplicate, shingles, asphalt shingles, okay, I'm going to duplicate that shingle because we use this as well. And then I'm going to just simply add this, offset probably 200, and then click finish. And then here as well, onto this side, edit, duplicate, roof number 3. I'm changing the materials or duplicating the materials so that I could add the different materials in Twinmotion. And then here we could add something like here, but I'm checking define slope here onto this side. Click finish, and then go to 3D, and then we could just click here and attach and it will fix itself from the roof. There we go. So simple houses, and we could just add in windows. So for example, here we have different kinds of windows that we could just add here. Very simple. And then double hang here. There we go. So we could actually go to our south elevation and then just align them all together. doesn't look right if it's not aligned properly. I'm just gonna copy the sill height so that it changes properly. There we go. There we go. I think that's good enough. And of course, let's change this, duplicate, and then change this one as well. And then maybe just add one more onto this side, the visible side right here, and then maybe one more here, or two. That's good enough. And then here as well. And then just copy this, just to be consistent in terms of leveling. Okay, so I think that's good enough. So thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.